the work of constructor. In constructor we have two more variables. That is what new and init. The function of new as it will be helps to initiate or intimate the constructor, that is the object of a class can be created and allotting of memory space, the work will be started. That is the use of new variable. And init, it is a keyword which helps to initialize the instance of a class. That is, once the class can be created, we have to import so more variables under the class. That variables are related to the class. So if you want to access the class variable with the help of instance only we can create. So the init function helps to initialize once when the init variable, that is instance of the object class is created. Okay, this is the basic use of constructor. So constructor helps to create a memory space for the variables which are already created inside a class. And likewise, destructor, it is also plays a vital role in order to manage the garbage collections. In Python, it will be done with the help of the variable called del. The del variable used to delete the allotted memory once the class variables and objects can be completed its work. For further variable memory allocation only, we are using destroy function with the help of del keyword. Here, destructor, in destructor, in this example program, I have a class called employee. In employee class, I have two functions. The first one is def and def. So in it, which helps to intimate the class is created. That is what def double underscore init alphabet self. Self is the instance variable. Okay. So in this, I am going to fill some message for the employee created. After that, I have used del keyword. In del keyword, both constructor and destructor, which both are using double underscore sign. Whenever you are finding double underscore sign, it will initiate that the variables are constructor and destructor variables. We can identify the variables with the help of double underscore symbol. Here in this line, I am using del keyword. In del also, I am having a self. So self is an instance variable. If I am using this del, I will destroy the allotted memory once my work has been completed. So here I am building the destructor the star and the employee has been deleted. Here I am creating an object or instance for the class. Through that object only I can access these variables. So for that I am creating a class or instance. Obj is my instance name. If the class name is employee, the syntax for creating an object inside the Python programming has object name equal to class name. So here obj is an object name and class name as an employee. In employee class I am calling del obj. Obj is an instance. So once I call this del, the message will be printed. Destructor called and employee deleted. Destructor will perform delete function only when the ends of the program. Then that's what I am declaring the del object in last of the line. Okay, this is what a difference between a constructor and a destructor. So constructor will initialize the memory allocation process, and destructor will helps to deallocate the memory allocation of the process. So that's what we are declaring del in last line of the program. End of the program only we can complete the task, so that only I can declare the del variable in the last session. Then the output of this provides these two init and del function as the first line. The output is employee created. Once when I am calling del object, the second output as destructor called and employee deleted. So this is the basic difference between a constructor and a destructor. So constructor in Python programming will help to construct an